All right, hello everyone. January 22nd. All right, last night was I woke a bit too late. Didn't have any brain capacity to do this, so have to delay it to this morning. All right, we have. I need to have a hard stop at 9, so just get us done. Well, this should be easy, and then I'll go back to this. Yeah, look at this. We got a lot of wrong, so it deserves another deep look. Why? Alright, you have a set of integers which originally contains all the numbers from 1 to n. Unfortunately, due to some error, one of the numbers got duplicated. Oh, is this one of to another, which results in repetition of one number and the loss of another. You're given integer array representing the data status of the set after the error. Find the number that occurs twice and a number that is missing, and then return them in the form of an array. Also, we need to find the one that's missing and to find the one that's duplicated. Now, find the one that's missing is easy, right? I mean, if you go on, it's always easy. So you have 10 to the 4th, so you get 10 to the 4th plus 1, and you start filling in. And you start with everybody minus 1, and you fill in, and eventually the ones that's duplicated will already have it filled, and then the position that's minus 1 is the missing one. Okay, so that is not hard. And do you think it can get even better than this? I don't know if I can get better than this. It's already on. It has to run on no matter what, right? Yeah, I mean on log n. So if you do on log n, you can save on the space. If you do on, you cannot save on the space. That's interesting. We can do both. We can do both. I think I did something yesterday on the. Oh. I did something yesterday. Yeah. I think I remember what I did yesterday. I set like the background to transparent, and yeah, I set the background to transparent, so it allows me to use a background image, and I also set the tab size for different files. So that these are good. Yeah, these are good. Okay, so let's see. So this will be. Oh, come on. 645. On time and on space. Okay. So get n is equal to randoms. Right, and then what do we have? We have a color array b minus 1. Right, start minus 1 times n plus 1. And we have result is equal to 0, 0. Then we say for I in range 1 to n plus 1. If array I is larger than 0, right? If array I is larger than 0, then res. So repetition 1 and the loss. So the repetition, right? The first is the repetition. So repetition shall equal to nums. That is not true. That is not true. That is not true. It should be for any nums. If array n is larger than 0, then that's our repeat. And rest is 0 or equal to n. Right? And then we say array n equal to 1. Right? We set to 1. And then at the end, we go again for I in range 1 to n. If array I is smaller than 0, rest I 1 is equal to I. And this one we can break. Then we return rest. Okay, so this is first solution. Okay, that was the first one. It's pretty fast. Ugh. I'm pretty sure the other one will not be too much off. So this is 1. So this is 2. So O(n) log n time and O1 space. Right? Okay, so for this one we do sort. And then we're gonna go for I in range. Okay. And len nums. If so we'll encounter the first one, right? So it will have a mismatch, and then we'll have, yeah, we have to hold both. Hold a second. Rest is 0 and 0. And we say if nums I, if I is larger than 0 and actually, yeah, I is larger than 0 and nums I is equal to nums I minus 1, that's the case, then we have our repeat, right? And then if nums I is not equal to, actually this might be an easier way. Yeah, I think this might be an easier way. If nums I is not equal to I plus 1, right? Then that position is filled by a wrong value. Right? Yeah. I think that should be good enough. If nums I is not equal to whoever is occupying is, so we can just return nums I. This must be the one occupied, and this one must be the missing one. Curious. Is it right? Yep. Ooh, did I make the same mistake as before? Oh, we start with 2 and 3. Oh, that is correct. Yeah, you can't. Ah, screw this. No, you can't. All you know is something is not right, right? So if nums_i is not equal to, that is a missing one. So we can say res1 is missing I plus 1, right? That is your missing, but you cannot know. I is equal to nums I minus 1. Res0 is equal to nums I. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it should be the first one. Oof. Yeah, should be the first one. If res 1 is equal to 0 and the second one is fine. Yeah, you have to check this. You have to go the first one. Oh my god. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2, 2. Oh, shoot. That is correct. Ah, so by this you only know. Interesting. Interesting. Sorting doesn't work. So sorting only tells you from where it's start to be bad. Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily tell you which one exactly is the missing one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go solution 2. I'll just take a look. What would I do in the past? Let's check. 49, this is the previous solution. Sort. There's an extra check. Double. Missing. Ah, you might have missing that towards the end. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, so basically what it's saying is Yeah, we can get a missing. Oh, we can get a duplicate, right? And wait, hold a second. What did I do again? Okay, double is fine. Aleph is larger than 1. Ah, we'll use this to check. Oh, that's pretty smart. How did I thought about this? Probably also struggle. Okay, so this is fine. Aleph nums. Oh, that's why I decided to go from 1 to the end. What about the first one? Well, I is not equal to I plus 1. Nah, that's not how we do it, right? We decide whether it's a duplicate by checking the difference between the two, and we decide whether someone is missing by yeah, this is the thing. This is a not check. This does not check. Alright, this is okay, this is good. Alright. And then we'll use this to check the missing. The missing is the current and the previous. If it's larger than 1, then we have a missing. Or you can say the difference is equal to 0, then it's a duplicate. The difference is larger than we. Oh, okay. Now it's clearer. Now it's clearer. So basically, what we're saying is if nums I minus nums I minus 1 is equal to 0, right? Then res duplicate will equal to nums I. Okay. Aleph nums I minus nums I minus 1 is larger than 1. Then res 1, that's the missing, right? Shall equal to nums I minus 1. And we'll go to the end. Right? And we'll go to the end. We'll say return res if res 0 times res 1 is larger than 0. But in this situation, right, we don't have the missing because everybody is good. So we should say else we shall return res. This is always right, but the missing is going to be len nums. Okay. No. Output 3, 6. Huh. Because in this situation, it's 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So we start is 2, 3, 3. So it'll be 2, 3, 3 we get it, right? 3 we get it, and all the way to the end. And if none of this, no, this we got it, and none of this, right? Well, none of this, which means, oh, it could be the start or it could be the end. Oh, how it depends. Damn. Then we shall say, that just means like if check whether the missing is at the beginning or end, right? So if res1 is equal to 0, then res1 shall equal to either 1 if nums 0 is not equal to 1, else len nums. Then we will return res. There you go. I feel like this is I feel like the previous solution might be wrong in this case. Maybe they, I don't know. How is this one correct? Oh, I didn't see this one. Num 0 not equal to 1. But anyway, that's, yeah, not an easy, not an easy solution, you know. The easy one is still just going through the, you fill it out. That's the easy one. All right, let's get back to this. What was the problem again? I kind of forgot. Usage. Create groups. Ensure that each number I is used no more than this number of times. Okay, so I have this deficit kind of idea. Let's get our previous one. And this is the one, right? It's not working. It's not working. So we have a number. Okay, 1, 1, 6, 7. So it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So I am going from left to right. And I'm compute its, so this is required as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So basically for this one, I can do 1 time. Actually 0, right? This is 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the value. This is expected. So if it's smaller, that's, so that's a 0 with no debts. The next one, 1, so I have debts, so we'll have -1 then debts, which means I can put here, but I don't have anything here. Next one is 3, which is no debts, so 2, 2, 2, no debts. And remember, you can only use it towards the right, right? You can only use it towards the right. And then next one is 3. Next one will have 4. Now we have debts again. Right, we say 3, 3, 3. Now we have a debt, so we have a debt again. Because expected is 4. Oh, hold on. Expected is I plus 1. 5 plus 1 expected is 3. Expected usage minus expected. Yeah, that's the usage, but expected is 4, but I don't have it. And then the last one is gonna be 4, 4, 4, 4. So what I'm saying is, so this is good. So this is 1, 2, 3. I say only is 3, but expected is 4. I mean, this I can do this, but I'm missing here and I'm missing here. Oh. How do you get 4? Well, you can get 4. You don't do this one. You put 0 here. You put 1 here. You delete this. That's your 4. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that's your 4. Shoot. Now that is a different. Yeah, you can move these things around. So this deficit, you can call it a deficit, right? This is a deficit, right? We have a deficit here, right? We have a deficit here, and now we have a deficit here. And we don't have a surplus here, but we do have a free. This is a free one. So basically, we say this free one we can use against this. Right? Now, technically, this free one we use against this. And this, because I don't have this one, do not have deficit anymore. Right? Because expect is 2, but if I don't do one of them, and then we can say, okay, then expect deficit. Expected, we can just like do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If we do expected like that, then this one actually doesn't have a deficit. Yeah. Right? We can even do this. 3, 3, 3. 2, 2. We actually have a surplus on here. Oh. So are you saying we have to go? I don't know. Man, I feel like I'm on the wrong track. Alright. Binary search greedy. Binary search. Binary search. Would it be you sort it, right? And try to see if it's possible, right? How? Like, what do you mean by if it's possible? like in this case, can we make 1? Yes, we can make 1 because we always make 1. Okay, now question is, can we make 2? Can we make 2? Yeah, we can make 2. Can we make 3? Okay, what's the process to compute this, to make 3? Well, say to make 3, we got this one first. Yeah, we can make 3. Can we make 3? Because to make 3, this one needs to be equal to larger than 3, larger than 2, and larger than 1. Yes, we can make 3. These 3 can make 3, right? Can we make 4? This we can make 4, because 4. This we can make 4, and this we can make 4. Can we make 5? Right? Can we make 5? We can we cannot? I don't know. Can we make... Yeah, this actually might not be too bad an idea, right? We just say, can we make... Because if you want to make the maximum, not maximum, if you want to make a certain, then you can say, you can go through this thing and then just see if it's possible, right? And it doesn't really matter which one, as long as you have certain number, certain positions have enough values, and that should be good. Hold on. Let's go through all the test cases. So in this case, I say I have 1, 2, 5, right? And binary search, the length is 3, so I start search. So usually what I do, binary search in this case, I'll say from 0, okay, from 0 to 4, right? That's kind of my starting point. 0 and then this one plus 1. So the first one I said, can we make 2? To make 2, I will go right to left. This one needs to have at least 2. This one needs to have at least 1. And then yes, we can make 2. So now 2 and 4, then we say, can we make 3? And this one needs to have 3, this one has 2. That's good, right? And then the last, there's no more last, which is end. Because the next one, because this is I, hold on, low will be 2, high will be high, and then I always bias, so now I will become, low will become 4, and then we'll get out, so we do return 3. That's good. Okay, so this is good. Now we do 1, 2, 2. Again, binary search. We start from here. Can we make the same thing? Okay, we start to say, can we make 2? Because we go 0 to 4. Can we make 2? 2, 1, yes. Can we make 3? No, we cannot. So the answer is 2. Huh. All right, let's go through our test cases, our sticky test cases. All right, sticky number 1. 1, 1, 5. Okay, so again, 0 to 4 is our range. So can we make 2? Yes. Can we make 3? No. So 115 shall be 2. Yes. And 1117. Okay, 1117. 1117. 1177. So let's start from 0 to 5. So the first one, can we make 3? 3 needs 3, 2, 1. Yes, we can. Can we make 4? No, we cannot, because this one doesn't fit. So the answer is 3. No, shit. 1 1 3 3 7. Okay, so that's 0 to 1 2 3 4 5, 0 to 6. Question, can we make 3? 3 to 1, yes. This is 9, right? 9 divided by 2 is 4. Can we make 4? Yes, because it's 4 3 2 1. Yes, we can make 4. Can we make 5? We cannot, because this one requires to be 2. Oh my god, this might actually work. Binary search. Let's try this. So got a hint from the official, not from the problem. Not actually a hint, it's just a method, right? Got a hint about a method. Got a hint about a potential method. Greedy plus binary search. So we can sort usage limits, right? And then binary search the highest, the max possible number of groups. Now, if we say, the question is, right? The question is, can we create X number of groups? Now, to answer this question, we can greedily always start from the highest number of repeats. Now, to make X number of groups, the max repeats must be no smaller than X itself, and second max repeats must be no smaller than X minus 1, so on and so forth. Thus, we can go through usage limits, right? We can go through usage limits and check if all the requirements can be met, right? Can be met. If so, we can increase the count. We can increase X, otherwise decrease it. All right, so we have this n, which we'll use for, actually let's do this. So first of all, usage limits dot sort, right? And then we have a low and high. This is what we want. Okay, we have a low and a high. And the way I like to do it, binary search, low is going to be 0 and a high is going to be len this. So it's 1. Okay. And then same old, low smaller than high, mid is low plus high divided by 2, right? And then for I in range len usage, this minus 1, go right to left. Required is equal to mid, right? Oh, maybe I can just go mid. No, required equal to mid, right? If mid is equal, if required is equal to 0, then we break. Right? And then we say if usage limits I is smaller than required, we also break. Right? And then if it's larger than the rec, will be minus equal 1. So at the end, when we break out, we say if required. So this case is failed. we cannot make mid number of groups, right? If required, then we'll say high shall equal to mid, else mid and low equal to mid plus 1, and then we'll return a low minus 1. Okay, let's take a look. And what is the wrong in this one? Oh, that's the same. All right, I'm gonna try this. Ugh, I thought this one's right. Where is the difference? 4, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to 2. Ugh. That's the only one I haven't checked, and it gives me this issue. Okay, 2 to 2. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. Okay, so we go 0 to 4. Is 2 correct? What was my answer? My answer is 2, but the actual answer is 3. 2 is correct because 2, 1. Okay, is 3 correct? 3 is 3, 2, 1. Ah. That's where the borrowing idea comes from. You need to borrow. Man. And how do I know I can borrow? Right? How do I know I can borrow? Well, anyone on the left hand side we can borrow to the right. Right? So like if something is not good, but if I have someone on the far side, yeah, it can borrow because, hold on, like it has obligation, right? For each one you have an obligation. For 3 you have obligation. You have to fill at least 1, right? But after you fill 1, your obligation is done. Right? Your obligation is done and you have an extra. And that extra shall be able to use for anything else. Except from, it can be used on the right hand side, right? On the right hand side. So as we go from right to left, this one we have a deficit, right? This one has a deficit. This one doesn't. And this one has a surplus. And whichever surplus on here, because I have the obligation, and after you fill the obligation, which is the number of groups you must be present, and you can be present on any of the others. And now this might be able to fill in this, right? So we need a deficit system as well. So what I'm saying is, as you go through, right, if requires 0, yes, you break out. You don't have any requirement. And if it's smaller, you hold, right? You hold. And yeah, you hold. Because that just means I need... Actually, I'm not sure if this is going to work for the others. Like for here, right? 1177. 1177 should be 3. 1177, right? So 3 is, well, this is good. Okay, maybe. So we can say deficit. right? And each time, so we can do deficit plus equal to but you can only use towards the right. That's the thing, you can only use towards the right. So if the current, so deficit surplus shall equal to usage limit I minus requirement, right? And if I'm larger than 0, and if there is some deficit which accumulated from the right hand side, then I say I can't use it, right? But so basically we say if deficit is smaller than 0, then deficit can equal to deficit plus ds. Oh, hold a second. Again, if ds is smaller than 0, then def smaller equal to 0, right? Deficit plus equal to ds. No question. If it means we're lacking, right? If deficit's like that. If the deficit is larger than 0, then it depends. We cannot just add the deficit. It's only when deficit, yeah, because we cannot have a surplus of deficit as we go from right to left, right? It has to, at biggest is 0, so we should say deficit shall equal to the minimum of 0 and deficit plus ds. Minimum of 0 and a deficit plus ds, right? And then we go, and we'll go towards the end, right? We'll go towards the end. And the requirement always minus equal to 1, and then the requirement is 0, we come out, right? So if requirement, then we don't check the requirement, right? We check the deficit. We say if deficit is smaller than 0, it's not gonna say deficit. We just say, yeah, I always say deficit. We cannot. Deficit smaller than 0, which means we don't have enough. Is this right? We still have the deficit, right? So the masterpiece, and the second maximum, so we can go through and check if all requirements can be met. So we can decrease this. In addition, right, we also have a deficit surplus system, right? As we go from right to left, if a position, right, does not have enough repeats to satisfy the requirement, we accumulate deficit. Such deficit can be repaid, right? Repaid by surplus repeats on the left hand side. Right. However, any additional surplus cannot be accumulated. However, surplus can only be used to supplement deficits on the right side, but not on the left side. Right. This is because how do I say this? This is because any surplus on the right hand side, this is because a value or a number already filled, or this is because any surplus can only be used to supplement the groups, right? In addition to its current requirement. Right, its current. This is because if the current requirement for a number is, let's say, 2 groups, right? There's 2 groups. So any additional repeats can be used to supplement previous groups, right? Previous groups, but it cannot be used to supplement previous next groups, right? Future groups, because the future groups, this is because any additional can be used to supplement previous group. I don't think I make this argument right, but I don't know how to even say it. Right, previous groups, but it cannot be used to supplement future groups because all the future groups already contain the current number. Yeah, already contain current number, and we cannot allow duplicates. Does this make sense? I feel it does, but it's all log n, right? All right, at least we pass all these. Let's see if this one works. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought this one was very smart. Damn it, at least tell me I get more. 1,122. I think it's the highest I've got so far. Yeah. I think it's the highest I've got so far. Previous is only 600 or stuff. Yeah. So at least we get to 1,000. All right. Boy, now this is a tough question. Very easy to understand what it means, but God, Lord. But I feel like I'm on the right track. It's just this deficit idea might still need some tweak, right? We need to tweak this deficit idea. But I think it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Expected 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Anyway, that will be it. We'll keep attacking this later today. I'll see you guys later today. Adios.